years, Tim Burton finally returns to the big screen with Beetlejuice Beetlejuice. And it was definitely worth not only the 5-year wait since Burton's last film, which was Dumbo back in 2019, but also the 30-year wait since the original film of Beetlejuice. I wouldn't necessarily call this a legacy sequel, though it does have members of the original cast while also focusing on the next generation, because legacy sequels tend to essentially be the first movie again. And this, for the most part, is not. It does what all great sequels do, which is expand upon the ideas of the original. We get to spend more time in the afterlife, and Burton really brings his trademark macabre humor and touch to the film. He's also a big user of practical effects, which is refreshing. It feels like no time has passed for Michael Keaton as he very naturally returns to the role of Beetlejuice. Jenna Ortega's character is interesting in the sense that she's the daughter of Winona Ryder's character from the first film, but unlike Winona Ryder's character, she's not super interested in the paranormal or supernatural. And instead of using Beetlejuice to get rid of a threat in the living world, he's instead used to get rid of a threat in the underworld. There were some good twists in the first and second act, the whole cast is great, it has a nice, sweet, family-centric story, but what holds it back is it does kind of fall apart in the third act. The third act climax is essentially the same as the first film, and there are also a few too many characters and plot lines. There's a plotline about Beetlejuice's dead fiancé out for revenge, and they don't really do anything with that until almost the end of the film. And there's a plotline about one of the villains trying to use Jenna Ortega's character to escape from the world of the living, and they don't really feel so much like they're written to be characters, as much as they are just plot devices to get the main characters to where the story needed them to be to move the plot along. It's not as fresh as the original, but it still comes pretty close. It's worth seeing 3 times. For me, it gets a B, 8 out of 10, and 4 out of 5 stars.